Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basic, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we're going to be talking about one of the tiny little birds that roams around the redwood forest. Yeah, that's right. We're talking about a little guy that they're really skittish, and if you run along them, they're going to take off. They're just going to bolt. And you're going to have a hard time finding them, but they do have a couple uses. One of them is, well, actually, they're both kind of useful. All depends on if you really care about taking advantage of, their usefulness. One of them is they're like a permanent parachute. You can just carry around, and it's kind of cool. And then the other one is they gather sap for you. That's right, we're talking about the Archeopteryx. Yeah, those little dudes from the redwood forest that as soon as you get close to them, they'll squawk and squeak and then just bolt off into nowhere. Yeah, those guys. We're going to be talking about how to tame them, what uses they have, a few aggravations with them, and how to poop when you're doing the intro. And then other than that, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Today's going to be a quick one. I'm hoping it doesn't take that long because there's really not that much about them, but there is enough to actually, maybe go out and tame a couple of these. I mean, I've had a couple bases that had a whole bunch of Archeopteryxes just gathering sap for me, and it worked out okay. They do get a little bit buggy, but I'll get more into that here in a little bit as we go on. But so for today, we're going to be talking about the shopping list. Now, when you're going out and you're taming some of these guys, I would recommend don't use a crossbow. I mean, a crossbow is okay for them, but a crossbow does a lot of damage. So if you're going to go out and tame one of these guys, I would recommend just regular tranq darts and a long neck rifle, because crossbows do a little bit of damage. They do actually quite a bit of damage. These guys, they don't have that many hit points. So the only way you're going to be able to tame one of these guys with a crossbow is if it's really high level. Otherwise, you run the risk of killing it, and killing it right quick. Yeah, I'm going to use a long neck for this demonstration. And then also make sure you have a little bit of narcotics. Now, you could have some Pelagornis kibble, because that's their kibble for it. I'm not sure I have any Pelagornis kibble, so today we're just going to be using chitin. That's right, these guys, they eat chitin. Yeah, they're the only dino in Arc that you tame by using chitin, but the stuff stacks to 100. It's pretty easy to get. Hey, I'm not going to complain. All right. So, hey, yeah. Now let's head out and let's go see where we can find one. All right. Now, when you're heading out to the redwoods, which is the only place these guys go, you want to make sure you keep your wits about you. Now, I would recommend coming over here with a Thylacoleo, preferably on neutral. Suck it, Pego. I heard him just before he attacked. But yeah, if you're coming out, you want to keep your wits about you, because there's Thylacoleos in these trees, and any place with Thylacoleo in the trees is a dangerous place. So yeah, let's get over here. Hello, Mr. Carno. Alright, so we want to keep an eye up in the trees for either Thylacoleo or for little birds just kind of flapping their wings around. Now, you can also find them on the ground, but chances are you're generally going to find them flapping around the bottom of a tree. Whole bunch of beehives over here. Alright, now, when you're looking for these guys, they actually spawn... Seriously? Alright. They actually spawn everywhere in the redwoods, but the primary area that I've had the best luck finding them is over here on this very far side of the redwood. Alright, let's see if we can find one. Without running into a Thylacoleo. And Microraptor. Get him, Oreo. Thank you. Alright. But yeah, the redwoods, it's quite difficult over here. It's really, oh, there's one right there. Right there. Right, so now. Alright, see, he's just going to be going right up that tree. But they only have a certain amount of distance that they can go up a tree. So, if you spot them as they go, then you can generally hit them just like that. That's not too bad. Level are you? Level 20. Alright, cool, sweet, perfect. And you just throw the chitin on them, and then it'll tame it up right quick. Now, you do want to pay attention to their torpidity on this, because their torpor, it drains kind of fast, which is why you also need narcotics for this. And also, it is kind of recommended that you bring out some bullies just in case, because sometimes they can be a little elusive, a little squirrely, but yeah. All right, let's see. Have you already eaten a chitin? Yeah, you've already eaten some chitin. All right, so this guy, he's going to tame up right quick. But also, this means that by them eating chitin and not eating meat... Take off, Gallimimus. I thought you were something more... You know what? Come back here, Mr. Gallimimus. I've got something for you. All right? But yeah, oh, this means that you have to add chitin to your feeding troughs, or just throw a stack of chitin on them when they're tamed up. But yeah. All right, let's see. Come on, buddy. Eat your next one. There you go. All right, and I don't have a Phoo on me, so let's grab you. And now you'll notice that now I'm looking pretty dang silly. All right, because whenever you're carrying one of these guys, you always hold it aloft like this, which kind of sucks. This is my biggest gripe about the Archeopteryx, that it just won't go on your shoulder. Because in order to be able to use it... Oh, no, don't hit me, Mr. Pegomastax. All right, but yeah, in order to be able to use it, you have to have it like this. So, seriously? Can I just get a moment to talk here? Gosh, Bugs. Yeah, you better be running away, Mr. Bug. But yeah, in order to be able to use it, you have to have it suspended up like this, which means that it can't go on your shoulder. And I'm not sure how the art guys would actually be able to do that, unless that they made their own little key binding just so where you could pull it off your shoulder, or just make it so where, like, when you fly, that it will pop up. But notice we have our own little parachute. It's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, and then you can use a whole bunch of commands to go to up and down, and then let's see, what is the command to go down? Hold on. Let's get up. Let's get some air. There we go. I forgot what command it was to go down. But yeah, these guys, they are little parachutes that just chill out like this. So, and if you can get past how goofy they look while you're riding around on a mount with them, then they actually are pretty dang cool. They're really good for those people that always have the problem with flying on their Argent, accidentally dismounting while you're, a mile up in the air. These guys will save your life. But yeah, and also they come in some pretty cool colors. Yeah, it's like this guy. I actually kind of lucked out with this guy. This guy's got some really cool colors. All right, but yeah, also another thing that these guys will do, if left on wander in the redwood forests or over in the Joshua trees on scorched earth, they'll slowly gather sap. Now, it's not quick. Just like everything else sap related, it's not quick. It takes probably about 5 to 10 minutes for them to gather 1 or 2 sap, but if left on wander for a long time, they can slowly gather sap. Now, I've actually made different pens where they can wander around right on a cliff-based platform before, and the problem is they will eventually bug out and just kind of, slip through the railings and stuff like that, which means that if you're gonna put them on water, put a transponder on them so you know where the Archeopteryxes are. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a great way to get sap. I prefer to actually just go with the sap tap. But these guys will slowly gather sap for you. It's kind of cool. Plus, also, they're an awesome parachute, just like this. See how long it's taken for me to just get down to the ground? Yeah, you can go from the top of the volcano all the way across the map with one of these guys. Just kind of slowly. Just like a parachute. It's awesome. Or you could grab a parachute and carry it with you. But these guys are reusable. Anyway, that pretty much about covers it when it comes to the Archeopteryx. I mean, it's, like I said, it's a short video, but this should cover just about everything there is to do to know about them. So hey, if you liked the video, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate that. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo. Take it easy, everybody.